And season's greetings to one
Hello,
and
everyone.
all.
Welcome in. Season's greetings indeed. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody's doing well.
We do.
How's
Mandy
everybody's week going
Adams,
so far?
welcome in. Let's see who's in the chat. Tina, welcome in. Tina DCS and Dean the Turkey Legster. We may be hearing from Dean here in a few minutes.
Yeah.
May have a special guest in the wings there. And Dean's just went live, guys. So you can check out his live stream. He did some singing tonight, some Christmas carols. We'll talk to him. He's going to be on in just a minute. We'll talk to him a little bit about that. Kevin, Theme Park Adventure, welcome in, sir.
Welcome in, Kevin. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, it's good to see everybody. So how has your week been, William?
Been pretty good so far. Trying to knock out some somewhat last minute Christmas shopping. So trying to cross some things off the list. And got a mountain of a ton of wrapping to do, which I'll talk more about that here in a little bit. But it's a good week so far.
Yeah.
Got
and by the way, that in my best code, the item that we sent Dad to look for is unavailable.
Of course it is. I'll take a look out this way.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, secrets, Christmas secrets, y'all.
Yeah.
Christmas secrets, trying to get that Christmas shopping done. What were you saying, hon?
No, it's a good week. I've got a lot of time off coming up, so looking forward to that. Hoping to do some things to enjoy myself and have spend time with family too, and just looking forward to kind of change it up a little bit. I hoarded my time off like a dragon this year, and now I get to take it all in December. And so I've taken a day here or there, but it's just kind of piled up on me, and there's only so much time you can carry into the next year where I work. So having to utilize some of that time off now, but I mean, it's a good time to use it. I mean, things are slow this time of year anyway. So
Tina likes the picture on the thumbnail.
Oh yeah. It's a great picture. Great job with the thumbnail, Mom.
Thanks.
But yeah, things are going well. Speaking of work, I'm not wearing the sweater tonight, but this Star Wars Christmas hat, these Christmas light up lights, necklace, and a Mickey sweater were how I won a $50 Amazon gift card at work.
Yay!
So big score there. With it being Christmas, none of it went to me, but anyway,
it helps the cause, right?
it helps the cause. Yeah, for sure, no doubt. And so anyway, there was a chili cook-off during the holiday party as well. So it was fun. I don't normally have to drive into the office, but it was worth it to drive in for chili and to win a $50 Amazon gift card. I mean, might have to start showing up more often if I get that kind of treatment. There's some great chili.
Our last.
Y'all had a great haul. So one of the people that entered into the chili cook-off at work used a Wagyu brisket, and he made Wagyu brisket and also used Wagyu ground beef in his chili, and you could taste it. Like you could taste the smoke in the brisket, it was phenomenal. But anyway, so they did a door prize thing. So the way I won the $50 gift card was if you showed up wearing anything. They said even if you just show up with a snowman pinned onto your you print out a picture of a snowman and pin him onto your shirt, that'll count as a costume. And so anyway, there were only I mean, there weren't a ton of people in the office anyway, in the IT department.
Mm.
But anyway, um, it was me and maybe anywhere from 6 to 10 people
Uh-huh.
probably showed up with a Santa hat. Um,
Right.
and so at least most people were in a Santa hat. Some people had funny Christmas sweaters on.
Right.
Um,
Right.
and so anyway,
Yeah, people
I was
do
one of the
that every
few.
week.
And I mean,
Yeah.
shoot, yeah, if they're giving out a gift card, like, please give me an excuse to wear something silly to the office. I mean,
Exactly.
um,
Exactly. When you mentioned it, I thought, oh man, you got this covered.
oh yeah, oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you
people,
would have to pick
yeah,
what to
oh
wear.
yeah. And so, and what was funny was underneath, so the Mickey Ugly Christmas sweater T-shirt I have that I wore a week or two ago from Disneyland back in 2017. I was wearing that underneath my Mickey Christmas sweater. So in the event I got too hot, I still
You
was,
still
yeah, I was still wearing,
would still be
Christmas,
festive.
yeah, Christmas costume underneath. So
Oh,
anyway,
that's great.
yeah. Oh, people love my hat.
Oh
People
yeah.
practically wanted to take this hat from me. That's where I
Oh,
got it.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
they said, "Man, you better not leave that thing laying around because it'll not last long."
Yeah. Yeah. It
So
is neat. It's a really neat one.
yeah,
It's a cool.
but anyway,
Fun.
yeah,
New one.
it was fun. It was nice to win. It's always fun to win contests. You feel like you never, if you're like me, you feel like you never win anything, and then all of a sudden you win something,
Yeah.
and you can't say you never win anything anymore. So,
Right. Exactly.
um,
Exactly.
so yeah,
Yeah.
you and Dad had a pretty good haul at
We
at
did. We had a
a
good
party that
haul
y'all went
at
to
one of
too.
our
So
Christmas parties. We did really well. Got a couple of the granddaughters will be happy to know that we got a couple of gift cards to Texas Roadhouse.
uh
Yeah, we did really well. And you know what? We have a guest, guys.
we
Without
do.
further ado, we need to see what this guy has been doing as well with his holiday partying and trips to the parks and this kind of thing. We are pleased to welcome Dean the Turkey Legster to the stream.
Woohoo.
Hey, Dean.
Hi, everybody.
Good
Gobbles
to
and
see
giggles.
you. Thanks for coming on. We
Glad you could make a
appreciate
Dean looking very
Yeah.
festive there.
it. There we go. Dean just went live, guys, for the Big Gobble. And oh my goodness, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I missed a couple of the first songs. Dean sang some Christmas songs for
Oh,
us.
neat. That's fun.
Yeah, it was so much fun. And
It's always
Tina
I'm
was,
always coming in on two wheels for our stream, so it's hard for me to get to anybody else's streams before ours. And even then we usually start late, and it's usually on me. So anyway, I'll have to be team replay for that. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
What all did you sing?
Oh gosh, I sang a few traditional Christmas carols from this songbook
Oh, sweet.
we've had for years.
Yeah,
I
that's
grew
awesome.
up singing, all the traditional carols.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the one page I showed. It's got like this oldish fashioned type
oh,
print
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We wish you a
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
nice.
that's neat.
So yeah, and there's 34 different Christmas carols in here. But
Very
yeah,
Very
we've had it for
cool.
years. It's well used and loved, as you can
Mm-hmm.
see.
Oh,
And I've just, for
that's so
years and
nice.
years,
Has the whole Dickens Christmas
Uh-huh.
look to it.
yeah,
Very nice.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Neat.
great.
And then I sung some other, more modern or, other favorites. I sung the Christmas Time is Here from the Charlie
Neat.
Brown. My
Mhm.
Charlie Brown tree right here.
Oh, fun.
Um,
Mhm.
the Grinch song I sang.
There's the tree
Yeah,
over
there you
there.
go.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
neat.
that's so great.
That's
That
fun.
is so great. Neat. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So yeah, definitely check out Dean's channel. You have a really good singing voice. You have told me before, Dean, that people compliment you on your voice. You
Hmm.
get compliments. on your
Yeah.
really, really nice to speak. You could be like a radio DJ.
Yeah, or a YouTuber or something.
Well, my point there would be that a whole lot of people who don't have good speaking voices are YouTubers.
Yeah. Oh, it's true. No doubt. No doubt about that.
So while it's advantageous for you, it's not a
Not
requirement.
required.
Well, yeah, I've gotten a lot of comments at Wendy's, and as an order taker, you know, people come through, they compliment my voice. One of my favorite examples is one lady came in. I was starting to take her order. I was in the middle of, she was ordering some combo. I don't remember what exactly, but she stopped me midway in the order and she said, you know, when I came in here, I was just feeling all mad and angry, and you're just helping me calm down. And I'm like, I was, you know, I was being my friendly self, but I was waiting for her to tell me which drink she wants. So, you know, it was one of those, you know, kind of, you know, take the compliment and, you know,
Very
you know,
nice.
it's good when they compliment you, because then you realize, you know, that you are doing a good thing, that you do have, you're, you know, not just the voice, you are a nice voice to them.
Yep. It goes a
That's
long
neat.
way, Dean. It goes a long way. You know, people come through, you know, drive-throughs, and they're in a hurry, and they're, you know, you know, that you just don't know what kind of day somebody is having. You know, you never know what has gone wrong in their lives that day, or what's gone right in their lives that day, or you just don't know. And so, you know, when we come in contact with people, you know, as you do, you come in contact with hundreds of people probably in the drive-through at a day's time. You know, it's a good thing. It's a good, you know, we're to be lights in the world.
Yeah.
And so that is a golden opportunity, Dean, to make somebody's day better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and as I it's not the official Wendy's motto, but I like to say, you know, that any, like a restaurant or a service industry like Disney or Wendy's, the motto that I use is, you know, is our mission, my mission, as you know, as much as possible, to serve or to provide a quality product with excellence.
Yeah,
definitely.
So
That's
you know,
great.
people, the days that I'm not there, I'll hear that, you know, people are like, oh, people were asking about you yesterday. I'm like, oh, well, it was my day off. They should come.
Oh,
you know?
nice. That's good. That's
That
good.
is.
To be in demand, especially this time of year. So, yeah. Well, we're going to be talking a little bit about Christmas. It's coming up. Guys, a lot of our YouTubers, Dean, you're also doing Vlogmas, which is like a countdown every day. You want to tell us about your Vlogmas, Dean?
Yeah. Oh, I've got a book. It's the series is the same title. It's the Peanuts Countdown to Christmas 2022. It's you know, it's Vlogmas. I'm not calling it Vlogmas because I prefer Countdown to Christmas over that, and that's a whole thing. But anyway, I've been videos all through the month, and then they'll through Christmas Day they upload at around 9:00 Eastern time, and so I had a lot of fun recording those and seeing comments from people. I recorded the videos during November actually, and have uploaded them to the channel. So fun fact, if you watch my videos and I ask you to comment, leave a comment, you know, answer a question in the comments, and I see your answer to that, I'm not going to know what the heck I asked, because it was all the way in November. Anyway, I appreciate all the responses from everyone. I enjoyed seeing the comments.
You need to go back and watch your own Vlogmas each day, Dean. That way,
I know. I need to look at the book to see what the story was. So anyway, that was I wanted to kind of have an interactive, component, but now there's like the memory issue.
Right.
So
That's awesome.
Again, you need to, give Dean a like and a sub if you like what you see there, Dean, and watch every one of his videos. He's a really good guy.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. But listen, they are great. And you have a playlist. Guys, I had gotten behind. I confess, I got behind. And so I went, as I was decorating the house, we all have, things to do, wrapping and what have you in the house. And I was in the kitchen. I turned on the TV in the family room and went to your playlist and just hit play all on and it was so much fun just to listen to those stories, while I was, cleaning the kitchen and doing it. So that's neat. That playlist is cool. If one of our moderators wants to link to Dean's playlist, that'd be great. Tina, thank you. He's a link to one of
Quick on the
Dean's.
trigger. Good job, Tina.
Yeah. So there you go. Tina's ahead of us as usual. Mod extraordinaire there. But okay, let's see. Let me do this day in Disney history. Guys, let's see. This day in Disney history, we always do this just because we enjoy it and it's just fun to look back over the years and see what happened on December the 20th in the wonderful world of Disney. 1971. And this is kind of a sad one and a happy one. So there's bad news and there's good news. In 1971, and Disney fans that year will ring a bell with Disney fans, because what happened in 1971?
That's Walt Disney World.
Walt Disney World opened.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So
I was gonna say
Roy,
I always think about it. The Disneyland stuff has 55 on it, and then
right.
I always do the quick math in my head, and it's 16 in between Disneyland and Disney World's opening.
Mm-hmm. Well, Walt Disney World a lot of times has 1971 on it.
Yeah.
If you'll notice, Steakhouse 71 at the Contemporary Resort is so named because 1971 was the year that Walt Disney World opened. Mm-hmm. Well, as you know, Roy Disney actually came out of retirement to see the Florida project through.
Yeah.
He wanted Walt's dream of, the bigger, expansive park to go forward. And after Walt's death, the Imagineers were kind of left in some disarray, because Walt was the head of that organization and the creative genius behind it. Yeah. Roy was the financier. And so after Walt passed, he wanted that to go forward. And so he actually came out of retirement to see that Walt Disney World opened. Of course, we know that it did on October 1st, 1971. Mm-hmm. On this day in 1971, Roy Disney, Walt's older brother, business partner, and co-founder of the Walt Disney Company, passed away at the age of 78 in Burbank, California. The third son, born to Elias and Flora Disney on June 24th, 1893, Roy served as the company's chief executive officer, 29 to 71, and then president from 45 to 71. While Walt was the creative man, Roy was the one who made sure the company was financially stable, and which was no small task. And it was Roy who made sure Walt Disney World was built. With both Disney brothers gone, the board of directors for the first time would have to turn outside the Disney family for leadership. Don Tatum became a chairman, and Card Walker president of Walt Disney Productions. Now, interestingly, same day, guys, Walt Disney World's very first holiday parade stepped off at Magic Kingdom. And it performed twice a day through January 2nd. It featured marching toy soldiers, dancing reindeer, marching bands, and 50 famous Disney characters. So thought that was kind of cool, as Walt and Roy would have wanted it. 1991, the Disney Vacation Club opened and that's a familiar year for you, William. The Disney Vacation Club opened at Walt Disney World, a vacation timeshare program owned and operated by Disney Vacation Development, Inc., which is a subsidiary of Disney Signature Experiences Vacations. It's their vacation club. It allows buying a real estate interest in a DVC resort and via a flexible points-based membership system. And many of our friends are DVC.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Stacy.
Welcome in, Stacy. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Stacy.
Welcome. Good to see you. Dan, I'm going to put you on top so that when I put somebody's comment up, it doesn't cover you up. It covers me up.
Okay.
Stacy.
Hey, Stacy, are you still here? Stacy, check this out.
Ooh.
So I have this is the Chase Carnage Mega Pack Series 4 Marvel Battle World. So that's Carnage there in the middle, and that's the Chase. So he's kind of translucent colored versus his.
Now Stacy is in and out.
Red color.
Stacy mods for a lot of channels at the same time, so you may.
Yeah, she said she was on the road.
Yeah, so she may. Yeah,
anyway,
she's coming in. See, yeah, we may have to put it. You may have to put it back up for.
Yeah.
DVC. Tina went. Yeah. We have considered DVC. Not as much since they changed it up so much after COVID, but I would never completely rule that out. My only regret with DVC is that we didn't buy in years ago.
Yeah,
we should have bought in years ago. We really should have. Okay, I've got some. I have some cards, guys. Let's see. I've got some. Now these are some from family, but Dane, you're gonna love this first one.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that cool?
it is.
Oh, yeah. Really, I love that one. I've never seen that one before.
Really cute.
So that's a Peanuts one. That's from a family member. I've got some from YouTubers, obviously, too, but I thought these were really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'd show. I love Christmas cards. So that one's the East-West look. And this one is from the Disney Nerd Herders, Charlie, Stacy, Avery, and Sophie. So sweet. In the quiet moments of the holiday, may you find peace and joy. Merry Christmas. Thanks so much, Stacy. And guys, we appreciate you. Yeah. It's got a lot of gold on it. And thank you so much for sending that. We appreciate it. This one is from Lisa, Keith, and Joey, our captains of Team Replay. And we may get to build one of these coming up.
Yeah.
Coming up in a few days. I don't know. I don't know if they've taken snow out of the forecast or not. To the entire wonderful family, wishing you all the magic and wonder of the season, warm memories to cherish all night long, all year long. Love, Lisa, Keith, and Joey. So thank you for that, guys. Let's see. This one is from the Doofily crew. Ron, Meredith, Madison, and Ronnie, wishing you a Christmas decorated with joy. So glad we got to finally meet you in person. XOXO.
Neat.
So there's
look at that. That's really
I've never
pretty.
seen this one either.
That's almost like a Thomas Kincaid style looking card.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never seen that one either. Have you ever seen that one?
I haven't.
I've seen that one. It is a Kincaid.
Oh, have you?
Oh, is it? Oh, neat.
Yeah.
It's
Very
what?
cool.
It is a Kincaid.
No, it is Thomas Kincaid. Okay.
I don't remember what the actual title is.
Yeah, it's a Thomas Kincaid
Very
Disney.
Cool. Sweet, nailed it.
You did. You totally did. Oh, that's neat. Okay, this one is from Jeff, Angela, Zach, and Abby. Merry Christmas. May your home be warmed by the love of the Savior, your hearts wrapped in his peace, and your new year filled with his overflowing joy. How sweet. And there's the card.
That's beautiful.
So, I absolutely love Christmas cards, y'all. I have Christmas cards from years and years back. This one is also a lot of fun because it is pictures And you'll recognize this crew. This is Tracy, Billy, Kenzie, and Matt
Oh, fun.
from Tracy
Kenzie
Glenn, Kenzie
Days.
Day's dad,
Yeah.
and Kenzie Days. Isn't that great?
Yeah, those are
And they're
awesome.
their doggies. And Kenzie is
Love
actually
that.
doing Vlogmas, guys.
Yeah.
Check out Kenzie Day's YouTube channel. And
Neat.
she's doing Vlogmas. They have their doggy and their kitty. And then her graduation this year. She graduated
Very
from
cool.
college. And then, of course, the family picture of all of them there
Yeah.
in front of the castle. So
Neat.
thanks so much, guys.
Welcome in, Nick. Thanks for being here.
So appreciate it. Hey, Nick. Thanks so much for being
Yeah,
here.
thank you.
And one more. And this one, my sister Joy always sends a special one for her great nieces and
Dogmas.
nephews. And
Kenzie's
this
doing
one
Dogmas.
is the one. This is the one that she sent. And happy holidays. Now this is okay. Let me see. Oh, is it not going to play? Oh no! Hang on. Oh wait. It's got a press here. I thought you just opened it. Here we go. Okay. Watch the. Let me make sure the doggies are okay here. All right. Here we go. Let's see if you guys can hear it. Let me.
I should have done that on my stream tonight.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So that one. Thanks so much, Joy. Appreciate that. I love it. So yeah, Joy always sends a special one. That's why I don't get to play with that when he comes. And the girls just play with those and play with them and play with them. And but as much as they play those musical cards, I've never had one like run out of battery. It's really So thanks, Joy, for that. The grandbabies will absolutely really love that. It's really cool. Okay.
Real quick, I wanted to show. Oh, where you? Okay, I was going to show just real quick. Here's some of the wrapping paper that we have to use this year. I have less variety than normal because we used up. Welcome in, Jane and Travels. We used up some of the rolls that I was close to being done with last year. So sadly, less. So here's the kind of two Christmassy different wrapping paper wraps patterns, and then one non-Disney one. So.
Oh, no wrapping paper here.
There we go.
I got you, William. I got you.
Uh-oh.
To add myself back in. There we go. I'm going to stop pushing buttons and just let you push the button.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
I think we're both pushing buttons at the same time. So this is the same wrap. I'd shown this wrap last year. You can get this at Target. I also saw it at CVS as well. But this one is just loaded with Disney characters. And the more you look at it, the more you recognize. It's just a lot of fun. You got Lilo and Stitch. You got Thumper. You have Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, yeah.
The White Rabbit.
It is really neat.
Mad Hatter.
I bought that too, and I bought some more last year because I loved it so much. Now, this is not just for Christmas, guys. It has a piece of peppermint candy, but I have.
You got Bagheera and Ka.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah,
great.
I mean the little tip off there is just that little peppermint candy. But
it's a peppermint candy.
I mean, Jiminy Cricket, Peter Pan, and Wendy. My goodness. Yeah,
it's
loaded.
There's Flower. My goodness, there's
Dumbo,
Flower. There's Marie.
Pumbaa. Yeah, it's unreal.
Goodness gracious.
Wow.
So
Lots of
it's great, and I had to get another roll because I want to be able to use this pattern as long as I can. Got a fresh roll this year. The other one, which my niece's stuff will be wrapped in this, is I have on it Elsa from last year, frozen wrap. So that's what my niece's stuff will be wrapped in, and likely Mom and Jillian as well.
Definitely. Tina suggests you buy two more.
Buy two more. Yeah, I really should.
I bought a couple. I bought that roll, and I bought a roll of the Star Wars wrap.
Yeah.
that we like really well.
And then Wyatt absolutely loves the Grinch. Both the
Aw.
classic Grinch and the
Mhm.
new movie Grinch with Benedict Cumberbatch as the Grinch. He
Neat.
loves the Grinch, and so it's got the Grinch and Max and some stockings with candy canes hanging out of them. It says Merry Grinchmas. So that one's a lot of fun. And then the other wraps that I have, are just kind of generic Christmas wrap. One more thing though is I can't remember when I got this, but I think I got this from the Disney store. But this is a nice big reusable bag from the Disney store. It says season's greetings on it. It's got the gang decorating the tree there.
Wow. Yeah.
Chip and Dale and
Yeah, I
Pluto,
got that one too. I have
Mickey,
that one.
Minnie, Goofy, and Donald.
The colors are nice on it.
Yeah, it's really pretty. So, yeah, that's all for my Disney Christmas wrapping and bag.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I have some pretty cool wrap too. I'll have to have to show that sometime. But yeah, do y'all pick I'm sure you do. I'm sure you pick out special, Christmas wrap. Favorite Christmas wrap. We do mostly characters, Star
Yeah.
Wars, Marvel, that kind of thing. I have very few rolls of wrap that are just generic Christmas, if you will. Most of mine are also a theme of some kind. I even have some that's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Have a lot of peanuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use the character wrap on people I know who will appreciate it.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, we don't want to waste that instead of that. William, you are your mother's son. I'll just tell you. The whole bag thing, y'all, and oh my goodness, yeah, he's just for better or for worse. he is me. Okay. Hallmark ornament time. Y'all know how much I love Hallmark ornaments, right? And I have not opened this yet. Okay.
Oh, nice.
This is an unbagging here, unboxing. I have not opened this, and look at.
Oh, very nice.
Yay!
That's a good one. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness Hallmark ornament for this year.
Oh, yeah.
Number 86 and 87 here, y'all. I meant to, Stephen. Where did that come from? William, do you have your, well, we know where it came from. My eldest is Stephen. Do you have your button?
Yeah, I have to, hold on a second. I have to reach up on the shelf. There's a bunch of stuff on my shelf.
For our community, our YouTube community's recognition awards, we were awarded Doctor Strange as our character, and we are number 86 and 87. So this, we absolutely had to have this. I'm going to open this, guys. Going to open this and see what it looks like in person. I have not seen this. I ordered it online, and I have not been to a Hallmark store this year, which is incredible. I'm going to go either tomorrow or Thursday. This is a nice ornament. Now I'll have to say this is very well made. This is Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Wow, that is a wonderful. Cool. Yeah, that's just a wonderful. Yeah, he's very well made. He's kind of heavy, which is good. Look at the detail, guys, in the cape. Wow. That is really neat. His costuming there and the streak in his hair. But yeah, that's really a great ornament. It really is. So yeah, there's that. I'm excited to have him. We definitely needed him. Love Benedict Cumberbatch in that role. And yeah, just really excited about it. And I meant to grab, I'm sorry, William, I meant to grab my button.
Mine's up here somewhere, but I'm not getting to it because I got so much.
Yeah, I know it's there. I know it's there too. It's you don't have things stacked up there. Dean is a very good organizer. Dean, you need to go. You need to go
I'm
and
working on it.
yeah, and organize for William. I know you've been working on that.
Well, yeah.
So yeah. So did you see the ornament, William? I don't know if you were.
Yes, it did. Yes, it's very nice.
Yeah, it really is. It's just beautifully done. The color is very vivid. It's a very nice ornament. I love it.
Yeah.
I really like the way they did it. And
welcome in, Jonathan Chung. Also welcome in.
Oh, hey, Jonathan.
Space Mountain Dave Cantrell.
Good
Great
to
see
see
you all.
Hello, everybody.
Really appreciate it. Dave, so sweet of you to pop in. Thank you so much. We appreciate y'all coming in. Okay, okay. Hallmark, more Hallmark ornaments. Oh, that one's solid. That one is yes, is really solid.
Oh my goodness, they went from bad to worse.
Yeah.
I am all over the place tonight.
Okay, let me take care of it.
I got it.
I'll talk to it.
Excuse the stream shuffle there.
That is cool.
Yeah, that's great. I like that one.
That's so cool. Yeah, they really have some great options in the Hallmark ornaments, and they've gotten to where they have they have their regular ones like what I bought, and then they have other different ones too that are like Walmart exclusives and Target exclusives. It's just really cool. So keep your eyes open for those.
Welcome in, Garrett, Michelle, and Hannah and Gabe on our Moments, our partner channel. Check them out if you haven't already.
Guys. Yeah.
I said hi to you earlier, Nick, but welcome in as well.
Thanks so much.
And Dave Stragan, great to see you also.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Aloha kaliki maka, Dave. How are you? Good to see you. You did sneak in, Dave. You did sneak in. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah. Okay. Just we're going to talk a little bit, guys, about some of our, from this year. Just a few minutes, and then we'll give you some Disney news. But we wanted to talk just a few minutes about the season. And Dane, I know you love Christmas as much as we do. So let's kind of start with you, if you don't mind, Dane. Or if you want one of us to go and you want us to think about it, that'd be fine too. So you can think about it along and tell us. But it's kind of been on my mind is we have had a phenomenal year. Dean, we were able to make it out out to Orlando twice this year. William and Jillian came twice. So we were able to visit with you and see you and spend some time with you. And we just feel very blessed this time of year. We're looking back over our experiences, the adventures that we've had, and feel very blessed. Dean, what are some of your favorite memories from this year? What were some of your best 2022 moments? Doesn't necessarily have to be Disney, but
right on the top is Disney, meeting you guys, other people in the community. I got to see you guys again. Mike Wheeler, Russ, got to see you guys. And Jeff, Tina, and Chuck. I got to see them, and some other people. So that's at the top. Of course, always the turkey legs. When you go there, that's always a fun memory. You know it. It's always a highlight. I did 2 live streams, one from Hollywood Studios and one from Animal Kingdom, that were kind of my first, live streams going and looking at things in the park, like, all of the streamers you see. So that was a lot of fun. Next year I would like to at least do one in Magic Kingdom and do one in Epcot, kind of, do all the parks, maybe even Disney Springs. So that was the highlight, kind of doing a park stream instead of just getting a short or another video.
Right.
Very cool.
Yeah, live streaming and guys, live streaming is live streaming is a lot harder than it looks. The technical part of it, just trust me, it's a lot harder than it looks by the time you deal with the technology, and then you're talking about the weather and what to do, and is your sound good? Is your audio good? Are you lagging? There's so many variables, and so we we have a great ghost host crew, of which Dean is a part, and we so much appreciate you guys for helping us a live stream here when we're live streaming from home with Hitchhiker Chat, or live streaming in the parks. Y'all watch that chat and keep it family friendly for us. But you also help us to know what's going on from your end. Is William on mute? Been
there before.
Am I lagging and I don't know it? I'm still still talking. We so appreciate you guys, and again, I will always say this, as Dean said, the best part is not the YouTube. YouTube brought us together. YouTube is YouTube and Disney, of course, the things that we have in common, but the friendships are the real blessing.
Absolutely.
I'm amazed every day when I talk to you guys in Ghost Host Chat or on the phone or on text, how, Dean, 4 years ago, I didn't even know you existed. We didn't know each other. We didn't, everybody in the chat, we celebrated our 3-year YouTube anniversary on October the 8th, and, just feel blessed. We have a fantastic Disney YouTube community, and y'all have meant more than you know to me, and we just love being a part of it. So,
agreed.
But was there anything else that comes to mind, Dane?
Well, kind of going from that, the community and the friendships. Everyone that knows me knows that earlier this year, I had a difficult time in my family with my dad passing, and so during that time, it was a testament to how great everyone is. Everyone isn't just crazy about Disney. They are come together and encourage and support, and prayers, and checking in on me. How am I doing? Being patient with me while I took time off from my YouTube channel, took a few weeks off, or a couple of months off, I think. And then recently, we had to let go of our dog Otis. And so that was another kind of a bittersweet thing here right before Christmas. And so it was another just another example of, or another opportunity for me to see that everyone that you are connected to, it's not just the passions, but it's also the support and the love and the the encouragement. So that was I don't know if I want to call those highlights, but they definitely stand out from this year.
I agree. Could not agree more, Dean. And we've gone to Disney for years. You know, there was a little stretch there when you were,
In high
young,
school.
uh, where we went we went every year, not
Yeah,
almost
we
every
did.
year. We went to Disney every year. It was just
Uh-huh.
something that we uh, really enjoyed doing. And of course, when you got old enough, William, to love it as much as I do, then you kind of tugged us that way too,
Yeah.
for vacations. Because where y'all wanted to go, and Adam too,
Yeah.
where y'all wanted to go on vacation, meant a lot to me and Jeff. I mean,
Yeah.
so naturally y'all had a great influence on where we went. But we,
I mean, it really dawned upon us when, we would go, on other trips that, other places, and thankful for the, different timeshares and things we have, access to. And, but we'd go vacation other places, and inevitably, during that time as we're hanging out, whether it's hanging out in the room or, out and about, or, on the car drive to wherever we were going, inevitably, one of us would think up, something funny or something memorable that happened on one of our Disney trips. And so it was just funny that, we're having a good time, whatever we're doing, but it seemed like our conversation would always go back to something that we did on a Disney trip.
Right. Well, and Dad picked up on that.
Yeah.
He really picked up on that, and Dad is a huge Disney fan. He's always been a big Disney fan too, even from his childhood. He took several trips as a child, and then did his freshman year, I think, in band. They went and performed, as the band. It was when he was the first 1,000 to ride Space Mountain. And so, as a family, we all gravitated toward Disney, and then it all just kind of came together, when you and Adam got older and really wanted to start going into the parks. But it just, that God brings people into our lives for a reason.
Yeah.
I firmly believe that. And sometimes people move away, or, whatever. And we, those friendships are not then as close. And then somebody else comes into your life. Honestly, finding this YouTube community came for me at a pretty critical time in my life. It really did, when I needed a lot of encouragement. And you guys really, and I think that's true of a lot of us in the community, from what I've heard. So, it's interesting, because I know, Dean, probably you're the same way. When you talk to somebody, you say, a friend, and then you say, well, it's one of our fellow YouTubers. People kind of look at you kind of strange sometimes. They they don't do YouTube. They don't, and I didn't do YouTube, guys. 4 years ago, I rarely even watched YouTube. So, I get it. I understand, but we all know, that now when we go to the parks, William, it's very different than it used to be.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It's completely different, because Pete, there you go.
Speaking of friends, there's Pete McDevitt. So let me take a moment to defend myself. No, that is 100% not a Bruins Funko. That is a Doctor Strange Funko there, along with various other chaos and wishables going on behind me. But that's our YouTube series recognition character. And doubling down here, let me try not to shake y'all up too much, because I never take y'all off of here till after the stream's over. So up here is all my Star stuff. So
there you go,
100% Dallas Stars fan. Then I've got Mickey in a Dallas Stars jersey. Can you see that?
There you go.
Can you see Mickey there?
We can say, hang on. Let me make you bigger there. That is so cool. Yeah,
So I've got
Mickey in a Stars uniform. How
bobblehead
cool
Mickey
is
in a Stars uniform, and they got various other star stuff. So because you asked
that?
Pete, is 100%. This is a Dallas Stars household, my friend. But
Oh my
yeah,
goodness.
had to show off my star stuff since you
There
asked.
you go. There you go. Never miss an opportunity to do that. Pete, it's good to see you.
It is great to see you, Pete. Thanks for being
And
here.
we were just talking, Pete, about this community, and the things that, well, this year in particular, but just, kind of reflecting as we do with the new year coming on, and how blessed we feel to be a part of this YouTube community.
Oh yeah.
And we really are a family. It's, yes, we all have Disney in common. We all have YouTube in common. And so we get to spend a lot of time together, even though Pete came in to start something. Oh my goodness. But Pete, you're a big part of that, sir, as to, to why we love this family, and you are an inspiration to us, and we love you, and just appreciate everything that that you've done for us. We try to help each other. It really just means a lot. You guys are such a huge part of our lives, and we are very blessed. We feel very, very blessed to be a part of it, and to know all of you. We're from different parts of the country. We're from different backgrounds, lots of stuff, but we are all Disney fans, and we just kind of got, pulled together, and it's just a blessing. And we try to help each other outside of Disney necessarily, even, life. So it's really wonderful. We were talking a little bit about, our favorite things from this year. And, Dana, I agree 100%. I think that, yes, absolutely, Pete. Absolutely. Kindness goes a long way. You never know when you're going to say something to somebody. Just say something to somebody, a kind word, a compliment, an encouragement that absolutely means the world to that person, and they will never forget it. And sometimes you go on your merry way, and you may not even remember, saying, so some of the best compliments I have gotten, I've gone back. I remember a friend of ours, Ronald Carson, paid me one of the best compliments that I've ever gotten. And years later, I mentioned it to him. We were talking about encouragement, and I said, Ronald, that was, and I made a comment. I said that was one of the most encouraging things, and it encouraged me to even be better, at the thing that he was complimenting me on. And he said, Dawn, I don't remember saying it. And I said, that's okay. That's okay, because I remember, I remember you saying that. So yeah. But yeah, as far as, we have had, listen, y'all, a phenomenal Disney year. We went, Jeff and I went to Disney. It was kind of an impromptu trip. You remember this, Dean? We just kind of showed up on the doorstep in August. And it was right around Jeff's birthday. And we really, really needed a break, because we had several funerals in our family. It just had, Jeff lost his aunt. I lost my uncle. We really had, some tough times there. The funerals were kind of close together. And so we were in Atlanta for one of the funerals. Jeff said, hey, let's just take a break. I've got the time. Let's point this car towards Orlando. Yeah. And so that's what we did. And we were able to celebrate Jeff's birthday at Disney. One of the friendship boat drivers sang happy birthday to Dad, because I got him a happy birthday button. And, just several of them, just stuff like that was just so special.
And y'all didn't even go into the parks on that specific trip. And y'all had a blast. I mean, hanging out with Dean and other people.
We did.
And hanging out at the resorts too. Yeah.
We did.
I mean, you didn't even have to go into the parks to have an awesome Disney trip.
We
It's just
did.
crazy.
We did. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
We knew that we had a Disney trip coming up in October, and Dad was kind of, he was really, really tired. So
Yeah.
we could, if we did, if you don't spend all that ton of money for the parks, then you don't feel bad about getting off the monorail and headed home. Because so we did monorail crawl, we did a Skyliner crawl. We went to, Wilderness Lodge for the first time, which is phenomenal. Dean knows what I'm talking about. Thank you, Pete. Yeah. I need to work up some kind of a little slideshow. The other pictures from that trip were really cool. And then, of course, we went in October. Oh, my goodness, y'all. And I've done a show, slideshow from our trip in October. But we rode Guardians of the Galaxy for the first time with Mike and Russ. There is a vlog up on the channel if y'all want to see that. It was absolutely phenomenal. The other really magical thing on that trip, there were tons, but you just have to watch the Hitchhiker chat where I covered all that, was at the end of that. It was the end of the trip. Jeff had gone fishing. He had left Orlando, gone fishing with his cousin, and so I thought, okay, I'm going to spend this day. I'm going to do a Skyliner crawl on my last day. So had a great brunch at Trattoria Al Forno. Got at the Skyliner. Found that 50th Spirit jersey. William decided to go live. Went live over at Ink and Paint at Art of Animation. I found that 50th anniversary Spirit jersey. And then on the way back, and it was my last day, and y'all know how hard it is to leave Disney. Oh, Sebastian the Crab, good to see
Welcome
you.
in, Jeanette. Thanks for being here.
I was walking through, I had parked at the boardwalk. I was walking through the boardwalk in, and Chip and Dale were all over the lobby. Hey, Chloe, there's my grand dog, y'all. Chloe.
It's a little bit torn up, but she's got her little Christmas sweater on too.
Oh my God. Oh, Jeanette, you are so crabulous. It's good to see you. But yeah, Chip and Dale were in the lobby. And since character hugs came back, I had not had a character hug. And so Chip and Dale were like dancing around me, and it was so much fun. So that was a really favorite memory. Seeing Animal Kingdom Lodge for the first time. We went to eat at Boma. Magical William, next time we go, we are making a reservation. So just get ready for that one. And again, just with friends. Did a concert, did the epic concert at Disney Springs. I got to hang out with the Doofulies and Jeff and Angela, which is our dream, and the Disney Nerd Herders, Charlie and Stacy and their kiddos. Who else?
Melissa.
Mouse Talk, Walt and Melissa. Mouse Talk. Who else was there?
I wasn't even there.
No, you're right. I mean, it was fantastic. And
I was thinking of the picture in my head and all the people in it.
Right. It was just fantastic. Let's see, who am I leaving out? Simba 2. Simba 2 was there. So it was just great. Nick was there.
The Disney Baker. Chris showed up too.
Chris, the Disney Baker was there. Yeah. So it was a Christmas sweater, Chloe. So yeah. There's an interesting conversation. Y'all are having more fun in the chat than I'm having. But anyway, just so many, special memories. That Disney's different when we come now, to Orlando or to
Jeanette said, did you get to meet Live in the Magic?
Yes, Live in the Magic. Absolutely.
Magic, sorry.
Absolutely. Thank you. Yeah, Live in the Magic. And that's, yes, they're wonderful. And I'm trying to think if there was anybody I've forgotten. Jeanette, you were probably watching that stream. If you can help me remember who else was there. Um, Nick was there. Richard was there. Um, let's see. I'm sure. Well, there were just it was just so much fun. It was tons of fun. So, yeah, we really.
You saw on your second trip where you actually went into the park. You saw at Ed and Heather Texas Takes as well.
Ed and Heather, Texas Takes. So many people, y'all. Dean, we got to spend a good bit of time with you, Dean. That was fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. The parks.
So
I was gonna say you spent that day at the Magic Kingdom with Dean and
mhm.
let's see, Jeff showed up later, and then
Right.
Mikey and Russ.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's a live stream
Mike
from that.
Wheeler, Walk the World with Russ.
Just had a great, yeah. It was just great. It was a great time. There are several live streams from that. It's not too far back, actually, on our channel. And I live stream from every park except Epcot. And I vlogged. I have the Harmonious vlog coming up, guys. That's coming up on the channel. Had like a front row seat for Harmonious.
Yeah.
And then so that's coming up. But yeah, we have a live stream on the channel from our October trip from every park, and some of them are 2 or 3 hours. So it was a lot of fun. Plus, I did that on the last day. I did the Skyliner live stream. So just tons of it was just great, Dean.
Uh-huh.
It was we enjoyed it so much. It's just wonderful. You guys just make it wonderful, and we love. When we're coming down, it's always okay. We put out the all call. Who's going to be here on these dates? And and Pete, we're really looking forward to meeting you.
I was going to say I've met Pete. Back in.
Yes, you have met. I haven't met Pete in person.
Yeah, we met up in Galaxy's Edge. Desert Green was streaming at that time.
Yeah, and we haven't been to Disneyland since. Hopefully, really hope we can meet Garrett and Michelle.
Oh yeah,
and
that would be awesome.
Yeah. So, and you guys are on the West Coast, so still a lot of good friends, a lot of friends to meet. We've been fortunate to meet. And it's really interesting because, we spent so much time together and we know each other. I've never met Pete in person, but I feel like I know you, so meeting you in person is kind of a formality. It's that's just the chance to get the hug, the physical hug so we just feel blessed.
Oh yeah. No doubt.
We feel blessed at the end of the year here, and just wanted y'all to know how much you mean to us, and talk about it a little bit. The end of the year is a time for some reflection for all of us, I guess, and kind of evaluating.
Welcome Amy, great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's William. What were some of your favorite moments? Now, you guys went a lot too. I was blessed.
We went in November last year, and for Wyatt's 3rd birthday, and then our next trip was in April when we went with our friends Garrett, Casey, and their little girls. And one of the highlights for me on that trip was I'm not of the school of, I guess, and this is not a slight at anybody who may have done this at some point. And also don't out yourself in the chat if you have done this at some point. But I've seen people talk about like stuffing their kids' shoes, or making them like fluffing up their hair to make them tall enough, and that's not how I roll. So whatever Wyatt went, he was fingertip. I mean, fingertip length, if not less, away from being able to ride Slinky Dog Dash. And
did
it
he
was
stand
tough.
up really tall?
He did. And it was tough, we stood in line for the Aladdin's Magic Carpets. And there was a little boy that was, that said, "Oh, he got to ride Seven Doors Mine Train." And I was like, he's shorter than Wyatt. Like, I was like, and it's
Yeah.
the same height for Slinky. And so
Yeah.
anyway, Wyatt was bummed, but hey, there are things in life that, there are milestones in life that I don't think you need to lower the bar on. And, not only lower the bar, just for him, reaching that height to be able to ride the ride, hitting, growing, to that height to be able to ride, more rides. But I completely lost my train of thought there. But yeah, I don't, and also from a safety perspective as well. I mean,
Well, you're going to circle back around to him
Yeah.
actually getting to ride it.
Yeah. And so
Was that
anyway,
it?
so yeah, November.
That's the cast member that
Oh
made
yeah.
you-
Oh yeah. I remember
Yeah.
that point. So yeah, also from a safety perspective, never want to do that. Stuff in the shoes. Like there's a reason there's a reason there's a height restriction on rides. And so anyway, whenever he was tall enough this go around, we made sure for him to go stand under the bar, and show, yeah, he's tall enough. He reached the height that he needed to reach in order to ride it. He was really excited. He was really brave. He rode that with me for, his first coaster, and had a blast. And then, he also rode Seven Dwarfs Mine Train with Jillian and had a blast. So
Yeah.
we were able to split and have a great time being able to, let him ride those rides and getting to see him. You could tell, that there were parts where he was scared. He went through all the emotions, being excited, being having a lot of fun, being terrified. And so that was a lot of fun to watch too. And so, to see him, reach that, I think it's 38 inches, I believe, to ride both Slinky Dog Dash and Seven Dwarf Mine Train was really sweet. And then also too, another awesome moment for me was, and we rode this ride before we did Slinky on our Hollywood Studios day, getting to, and backtrack a little bit. There was a couple that Jillian and I and Wyatt rode with on the Smuggler's Run, the Millennium Falcon. And they're from, I think their accent, they sound like they're from the UK. And, they were there with their son, and, he seemed to be, special needs. And anyway, I could tell they weren't from these parts, if you will. And so they were going through and handing out the roles, and I said, do y'all want to be pilot? And so, because I was like, Wyatt's hardly going to be able to, control this thing at all. And so, I might as well, with them coming over there, and it was their first time coming over since the COVID closures, prior to COVID. So
hand them the keys, right?
So yeah, let them be pilots. And it did not diminish that, the memory of me getting to ride it and be, the gunner on the ship with Wyatt, and he's just sitting there, tapping the button as he can. And so, he hardly understood exactly everything that was going on. But for me as a dad, being a big Star Wars fan, me being across from my son, and being across from my son and being able to, be the gunners on Smuggler's Run was definitely a highlight for me.
I'm sorry. Pete's,
I see Pete's messing with Sebastian the Crab, but anyway, that was another big time highlight for me. And that April trip that we went on with our friends was just a great trip all around. It was the first trip that we took back in November last year was a little bit challenging. Wyatt was kind of new to the whole Disney parks thing, and but this time I feel like he especially having little ones that were his size to play with and to experience different rides with and stuff, and eat with. It really made it a lot better experience all around. So anyway, we had a whole lot of fun. And it was, like I said, proud dad moments. Wyatt getting to ride Slinky Dog Dash for the first time, it being his first coaster, and then also, riding Smuggler's Run with him as well. Was just a whole lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Jeanette said, funny story when my now 14-year-old, let's see, funny story when my now 14-year-old was 4, I measured her at home and she was too short for, for the rides. Halfway through the trip, my husband realized I measured wrong and she thinks that she magically grew.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
that's awesome.
Yeah, that's funny.
But,
oh, bless her heart.
Well, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, she was probably excited.
Also, Sully was our first character meet and greet at Hug coming, with the return of
That's a great one.
Character meet and greets and hugs. So that was really neat. Wyatt has had a lot of trepidation at meeting the characters, but we were able to still get some good pictures with him. So it was it was a lot of fun. We had a great time at the parks back in April.
Yeah, it's just been a great year. Yeah. It really has. We hope you guys will check out our videos on the channel. We have a lot of them up. We'll kind of go over those. Would you like to cover some Disney news?
Sure thing. So,
Disney Juma, welcome in.
So,
it is always such a pleasure to have you here.
Ranking up the rumor mill, the Walt Disney World Railroad at the Magic Kingdom has been closed for more than 4 years, which is just plain. That's crazy to me to even say that.
That's okay. Can that be right?
I guess it has to be. I mean, they've been working on Tron for quite some time now.
I guess so. But I mean, we just celebrated our 3rd YouTube anniversary in October.
The last time I rode on the train would have been April 2018. And I specifically I hopped on the train the last day of our trip. You and Dad went out to go meet up with some family members to go eat at Disney Springs, and I decided to stay in the park. And the first thing I did was hop on. I walked you. We rode Space Mountain together. I walked you back to the front of the park, and then I said, "Well, I've never been in the park by myself before.
Right.
What do I want to do?" And so I hopped on the Walt Disney World Railroad, rode that thing over to Frontierland, and then went over to the Frontier Trading Post and bought my pin bag, the big one. But let's see here.
Okay, Kate remembers. Oh yeah, Kate. Yeah. He says July will be 4 years. Oh, yeah. That's just crazy. Wow.
So yeah, I didn't even think about the timing of that the train would have closed, not that long after I rode it. A few months after. So
man.
But recent reports, the rumor mill has been cranked up. That supposedly Disney was hoping to have the train running in time for Christmas crowds, but it looks like they're going to target beginning of the year, January 1st potentially. And we did see some testing on Disney Our Dream, Jeff and Angela's social media channels. They saw some train testing during their live stream on Saturday, and they also posted a video as well of the train testing. So very exciting to see that. I, for one, love the train. Great way to get around the parks. Great way to kick your feet up for a little bit, gosh, we're going to be able to ride the train around the parks. I mean, it's not just, to ride for enjoyment. You can get from point A to point B on it. Oh, yeah. So another funny memory with me hopping on the train back then, that specific day I was wearing my Mater hat and from Disneyland, the one with the tow hook that hangs off the back. And so I went to get on the train and I hopped up there and, there was room to hop up and sit with a family. And the little boy had a Lightning McQueen shirt on. And his parents said, look, I can't remember what the kid's name was, but they said, look, they said, you're Lightning McQueen. There's Mater. Ride with us on the train. And it was really funny. We all shared a laugh, and it was neat.
Yeah. That tomato hat. That tomato hat is just. I don't know how much you paid for it, but it was worth every penny.
Oh, no doubt.
It's
doubt.
Such a great hat.
But yeah, we'll see. The sooner in my humble opinion, the sooner the better with the reopening of the Walt Disney World Railroad train. 'Cause I love it, and it'd be great time seeing that open back up again. Let's see. The buffet will finally return to Chef Mickey's at Disney's Contemporary Resort in 2023. The buffet is set to replace the family style serving on March 1st, 2023. There was a poster shared by the official Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse account.
Hang on.
Twitter
Dean, have you ever eaten it? Confession time.
Oh, yeah, Chef Mickey's.
I have never eaten at Chef Mickey's.
I haven't either.
Oh, my
Have
goodness.
you ever eaten?
Nope.
Has anyone in the chat ever eaten at Chef Mickey's? Let us know what you think about it.
I know some of you guys have. I know you have. I mean, it's like a rite of passage, and we've never done it.
Yeah, there's some Chef Mickey's fanatics. I have I have a cast member friend that did the Disney College program, and that's one of the things they do on all her trips is to hit Chef Mickey's.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in a contemporary. I would have.
Amy's eaten at Chef Mickey's before.
Yeah, my granddaughter. When I took my granddaughter, we went specifically like right after they opened up. Several months after they opened up, and the crowds were a lot lower after Blip, and so the restaurants weren't open. So she missed there. She's got a lot to catch up on when we go the next time. But it was a great trip because the crowds were so low. It was a good time to go. So, but
let's see.
Character.
Royal Friends, and along the lines of character dining, the Royal Friends will be greeting guests again at Cinderella's Royal Table on February 28th of next year. Got that to look forward to. Who has eaten at Cinderella's Royal Table? I know you have before, Mom. Well, have you ever eaten at Cinderella's Royal Table, Dean?
I think I did years ago when I was really little.
Oh, yeah.
We had one picture of me with Cinderella, and I was like
very cool,
4 or 5.
Yeah, that is neat.
That's neat. So y'all ate at Cinderella's Royal Table because I had so the time that y'all ate there, Mom. I was busy with band stuff whenever you had that book.
It was,
and so I actually did not get to eat there with y'all.
Band, And and it was the day of it was like the day that you were tied up with the Disney conductor and what have you. So Pete. Oh my goodness. Oh, Pete. No. Fish are friends, not food.
Pete says le poisson.
Right. Le poisson.
I love le poisson.
How did I miss this great little succulent crab?
Let's see. Amy says I've done breakfast there when my nieces and nephews were little. Oh, neat.
Can you do a French accent next time? When I see you on Friday, I want you to do a French accent like the chef from Little Mermaid.
Oh, that's funny.
We're gonna hold him to it, Jeanette.
So. Let's see here. So at the Destination D23 event in 2020, is this 2021 or 2022? This specific news line, Mom. I wasn't sure. But reading it as we have it in our notes. At the Destination D23 event in 2021, Disney announced that Amazon Echo devices would be appearing at the Disney resorts. I think this was 2022.
Yes, it was. That's
Amazon
actually,
Echo devices would be appearing at Disney resorts along with the new Hey Disney technology. Attendees of the event were also promised they would receive a free Amazon Echo Show 5 so they could see the new technology for themselves. Now, 13 months later, those devices are nearing shipment. So that's cool. And then, this is a big news day for Disney dining, but the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue in Toy Story Land is set to open spring 2023. So, obviously very excited. It's great to have another option there. And there in Hollywood Studios. Mom, did you pull yourself off on purpose there?
She popped out.
Yeah, she popped out. I don't know if we're supposed to add her back in or not. No, don't add her back in. Okay. She can add herself back in whenever she's ready. But yeah, great to have. So what's your go-to dining option at Hollywood Studios, Dean? Do you have one?
Well, not really. They don't sell turkey legs.
Yeah, I do that.
Trying to think what I've got in there. I haven't actually spent a whole day at Hollywood lately. So I think I just ate. I think the last time I got something, I think I ate at like Backlot Express. But I usually I think the couple of visits I did at Hollywood, that was like my first park, and then I was park hopping over to like Epcot or somewhere.
Yeah.
Where I could get my turkey leg.
Very nice. Very nice. I know you're loyal to the turkey leg. So my go-to for Hollywood Studios, and we got some votes floating in here. So we've got Pete says Italian for me. So is that Mama Melrose, Pete? So it's been a while since I've done since I've had Mama Melrose there at Hollywood Studios. Dave Cantrell, Space Mountain Dave Cantrell says sci-fi for me at Hollywood Studios. See, I enjoyed sci-fi this last trip. So Mama Melrose, maybe I need to give Mama Melrose another shot. I haven't had that since probably 2009, if I had to guess. That was a trip that I went on with my best friend's family. But so my go-to at Hollywood Studios, it's quick service. You can give it to me for breakfast. You can give it to me for lunch. The Ronto wrap. I am a big fan of the Ronto wrap. And so I could eat there for breakfast. I could eat there for lunch. I could even have it for dinner. It's you got Docking Bay 7, which in my mind, I liked Docking Bay 7. I liked Docking Bay 7 the first time I had it back in 2020, more than I did more recently. I just felt like the portion sizes weren't big enough for me at Docking Bay 7 this last time that I had it. But we've eaten at 50's Prime Time, thoroughly enjoyed that. We've eaten at Sci-Fi Drive-In. We had that on this past trip for the first time, and I got the burger, and it tasted very much, and this is not a knock because they don't make bad burgers, but they had it very much reminded me of Red Robin's burgers, just kind of similar style and taste, so not bad, but not kind of upper echelon of burgers by any stretch of the imagination, but it was a neat experience too. Just kind of the overall atmosphere of the Sci-Fi Drive-In is neat. But so Amy mentioned another
Jeanette.
one.
Jeanette said the worst service now.
I did eat at Hollywood and
service,
Vine last time.
Yeah, I know you're gonna get to Satuli though.
Oh well, no, we're talking about Hollywood Studios. We're at Hollywood Studios.
Oh, we're at Hollywood Studios. I'm sorry.
So we had
sorry about
Jillian
that.
and I back in 2018 had the Hollywood and Vine and really enjoyed it. It was the buffet style back then. It was kind of, I think it was was it Minnie or Daisy's Springtime was the character.
Nathan.
Welcome in, Nathan. Thanks for being here. Was the character
Thanks for
theming
popping in. We appreciate it.
for that. But we had a good time back then. Granted that was 2018, so it's been a bit since we've had it. Let's see here. Pete says new cook recently, much better for Mama Melrose.
Okay,
So I need to give it a go.
Excellent tip. And Jeanette, oh man, the Ronto wraps. The Ronto wraps are just the wonderful. I mean, breakfast Ronto wrap or just the the regular ones that you can get like at lunch. They're very filling.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. We love the Ronto wraps. In fact, I've got a short to put up, guys. That Russ and I did on the Ronto wraps. I may put that up, Jeanette.
It's been a long time. I know Mom loves the Brown Derby there at Hollywood Studios. But that's let's see, how did I even get off on that tangent? Oh, the Roundup Rodeo Barbecue at Toy Story Land, set to open spring 2023. But I'm a big Ronto wrap guy. Woody's Lunchbox, also a solid quick service option. Okay. Pete says if you can get the burger at the Brown Derby, it's off the hook. Only on limited menus. Oh, okay. That's a good tip. Oh, is it? Ooh,
it's a Wagyu burger.
That explains a lot.
You are so right, Pete. I have had that burger. It is fantastic. Of course, I like so many things on the menu at the Brown Derby. It's really hard, when I go in there to pick one. But that burger is fantastic. Yeah, it is.
So that covers our Disney news for this evening. Our Hitchhiker highlight, these are on Disney Plus, the Santa Claus movies, Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3, and the new series, The Santa Clauses. I've not watched the finale yet. We've not watched the finale yet. We've watched all the way through. I think there's 6 episodes. We've watched 5 of 6. We just haven't watched the finale yet.
Dane, have you watched the Santa Clauses, the series?
Not the series yet. I'm still watching all the other Christmas specials.
Yeah.
And things.
I haven't finished it. I watched some of it, but I haven't finished it yet. Yeah.
Now, Mom likes the third Santa Claus movie. Jillian and I are not as big on. Mom enjoys it. Has Martin Short as Jack Frost in it. Santa Claus 1 and 2, are for me, really, really top notch. Christmas options. With the Santa Claus, and then the second one, the Mrs. Claus in that movie. It's just a lot of fun. Really enjoyed both of them. Finale was solid. Yeah, looking forward to watching it. Let's see.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
So yes, our Hitchhiker highlight of the week is the Santa Claus movies and the Santa Claus series on Disney Plus.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched the Santa Clauses, and I haven't finished it, Pete says the finale was solid. So that's good to know, Pete. I felt like kind of towards the middle, it went off the rails a little bit. And so that's good to know that it.
I was going to say the most recent episode I've watched, which I think was episode 5, was, in my mind, far and away the best one I've seen yet. So looking forward to watching the finale.
Yeah, most definitely. Almost watch it today. Yeah, let us know what you think, Jeanette. Definitely let us know. Let us know what you think for sure. And Dean, you too. We'll be talking. So.
Let's see here. Did you want to make this announcement here, Mom?
Let's see. I can or you can.
All right.
Why don't you make it?
I know. I already covered the Disney news and the Hitchhiker highlights, so I'll let you cover it. So yes, spoiler alert: in the finale, Will is selected as the new Santa. Congrats! If only, man. If only. I would gladly accept that role. My birthday is on December 25th, so I feel like if I'm putting in an application, that should give me some bonus points. But yes, I would gladly oblige if they were to reach out.
Yeah, that's true. You
make me Santa.
A great Santa Claus. Oh my goodness.
And it also would not be the first time I've portrayed Santa either. I did a few years back for the kids at the school Jillian was working at.
Yeah, that's fun. It's so much fun. Yeah. There you go. Pete has pull. There we
Yeah,
go.
I mean,
Pete.
that's
There
another
you go.
thing too, is,
Use your
you know,
influence.
thinking of my, future career aspirations. I'd like to continue my career in business. And then, I'd said, years ago, I'd said, I'd like to retire and, go ahead and move down to Florida and go work for, go work at the parks. And so, yeah, if that's another one I could get in on, would be, Santa, for the helping Santa out in the
Yeah.
Christmas parade would be really, really cool.
Yeah, yeah. It would be. Nick, have you watched the Santa Clauses yet? I'm just curious if Nick has watched. Okay, so do we need a train whistle blast for the announcement?
Oh, I'll have to fish it out. I think it's up there.
Okay. So, we'll just go without it. We are really excited, guys. We're planning, and this will be, I don't know how many in the family will end up going, but we do know that William and Jillian and, and kiddos and I, and again, we're not sure how many more family members will be able to pull in between now and then, but we've got a Disney trip planned for June.
Yeah.
So, Dean, keep us on your calendar. We're going to be there in June, Lord willing, and we've made some reservations. We haven't gotten all of our reservations done yet, but we're really excited about it. It's the best cure for the Disney blues is planning your next trip. So we'll be in June, and we're really looking forward to it. And it does give you it has always helped me make it through my work days. It just gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Mentally,
back whenever I was in the office, and we'd go on our Disney trips, I'd print out a picture of me and Jillian, and I'd create a time scale, from zero.
Timeline.
Yeah, timeline from 100 all the way down to 0, and I printed off a little picture of me and Jillian and put a little piece of tape on the back, and I would take and move that picture closer, and I had hash marks, every 10 days or so, and I would take and move that picture closer, and then whenever I was gone, I would hang that picture. I would hang the thing, like the whole picture, off the back of my chair, so people, if somebody stopped by my desk wondering where I was, they do. It's like, all right, well, he's at Disney. So that was my countdown back whenever I had to go in the office.
There you go. Yeah. So yeah, we are really looking forward to it. Tron should be open by then.
Yep. Jillian and I have not done Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. The Roundup Rodeo Barbecue should be open by then as well.
Welcome in.
Great to see you.
Baker, I hope you brought treats for everybody. It is so good to see you, Chris. We'll get to see Chris, hopefully, while we're there. So there are a lot of, the barbecue should be open. The train should be running.
The new stuff.
There'll be a lot going on. Of course, as we get closer, we'll let you guys know how the planning is coming. But we thanks, Pete. Oh, thanks, Pete. Yeah, we appreciate you. Thanks so much for popping in.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate it. And we'll see you Friday night. But we are looking forward to it. There'll be so many things I'm looking forward to. The other thing we're going to do is Animal Kingdom Lodge William and Boma. So yeah.
I'd like to pick up. I've not been to either one of those. So I looking forward to that as well.
Yeah. So June, let's say June, guys. Is that going to be Flower and Garden or Festival of the Arts?
I would guess that should
I
be Flower and
think
Garden,
it's
I
still
believe.
going to be Flower and Garden.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Festival of the Arts is always earlier in the year, which is why we've never made it to that.
Right, right. So yeah, so that'll be fantastic. Flower and Garden is pretty much my favorite, I think. Yeah.
Mm.
I think festival. Well, but actually, I've never been to Festival of the Holidays.
Mhm.
We've been at Christmas. We've just never been
Yeah.
to Epcot at Christmas, which I know is terrible. Don't unfriend us.
No.
But we'd definitely love to make it over there for
Yeah.
Christmas, and we will at some Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas to you, Chris.
Yeah, yeah.
So channel news. Check out our
Sammy.
Christmas and holiday videos. They're on a Christmas playlist on our channel.
Mhm.
Check that out. This is a great, if I say so, patting ourselves on the back here. We've got a good Christmas playlist. The Minnie's Christmas time fireworks, the Christmas parade, the Christmas video you had put together last year, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas from our channel. We've had some really, really nice Christmas
The
videos
Jingle
on our
Cruise.
channel. Yeah, the Jingle Cruise.
So good stuff.
And so let's see here. Mom is going to post another video or post another short soon, and a video coming up after that as well. It's Wyatt's Winnie the Pooh Christmas tree. It has some neat ornaments on it, so should keep an eye out for that short.
Yeah.
Thank you for our recent subs.
Posted a short of my granddaughter's
the
Disney
princess
princess tree. So now I'm going to post the short of my grandson's Winnie the Pooh tree.
Yeah. Let's see here. Shout out to our new subs. Thanks to everybody for your ongoing support. Those of you that have been with us for years, those of you who just found us yesterday.
We're 5 subs from 800 the last time I checked. We're 5 subs from
Brian.
800. So Brian.
Great to see you, Brian.
So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, guys, do if you're watching in ghost mode or whatever, by all means, give us a sub. We're 5 subs from 800. We're crawling. Yeah, we're crawling to 1,000. But we're excited about it.
Yeah,
and maybe we could get there by June. Wouldn't that be? By our trip in June, or at least get close. So that would be great.
Let's see here. Christmas is coming. The holidays are in full swing at the parks. Thank you to our moderators for keeping the chat family friendly. We love and appreciate y'all. Got Dean on screen here with us, one of our beloved moderators. We just appreciate everybody. Support those that are watching Ghost Mode. Those that are on Team Replay, like It's Joey's World. Lisa, Keith, and Joey.
Yep.
Everybody hanging out with us in the chat on a weekly basis. We're very, very blessed, and we appreciate the support and encouragement, the love that all of y'all share with us. And so, thank you very much for that. We always look forward to Tuesday nights talking Disney news.
Absolutely, yeah. Dean, what do you have going on your channel?
Well, we touched on it earlier, but I've got my Peanuts Countdown to Christmas series going on.
Which is really good. Let me just give you a plug on that one, Dean. Dean has a playlist. He's reading short stories on a Christmas Advent calendar from Peanuts.
Neat.
They are so good. I cannot tell you how much, really, I have enjoyed that playlist, Dean. I try to keep up with it, but if I missed one, I go back and catch it. Go to the playlist, hit play all. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mikey. Speaking of Ghost Post moderators, welcome in, Mikey.
Yeah, we appreciate you. But go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Dean. I was just wanting to give you an endorsement there.
Yeah. So, that playlist is I've got a playlist on there. The videos go up just before 9:00 Eastern time, a.m. in the morning. Through the stories will end on Christmas Day. I'll have a wrap-up video on the 26th. As far as regular streams, I'll be doing my regular Once Upon a Turkey Leg on Thursday at 9 p.m. I've got some more Christmas stories. And tomorrow I have a extra stream at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll be reading the Christmas story. It's a little golden book that retells the biblical nativity story. And then Friday, I am going out doing a driving stream at 7 p.m. Eastern and looking at Christmas lights.
Very nice.
Nice.
That sounds like fun.
Yep.
Nice. And I forgot to mention, let's see, I also forgot to mention, guys, we are probably going to go to Hot Springs. You guys know we love to run up there. Probably going to be in Hot Springs on Thursday. So kind of keep an eye out. I haven't fully decided, excuse me, to live stream yet, but I'm probably going to go live and just, walk down Central Bathhouse Road there. They have some absolutely gorgeous Christmas decorations. So kind of keep your eye open for that. I'll try to pop up a thumbnail if I nail that down. So keep an eye open for that. And Dean, your driving stream is going to be when?
Friday
Okay.
at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. We will look for that. So you've got a pretty busy
it's a full schedule. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day is celebrating time.
Definitely. Well, we look forward to it. Gosh, we appreciate all of you guys so much in the chat. This is our last Hitchhiker chat before the new year. Is that right? Or do we?
I don't think so. No, we have the 27th lined up.
Yeah. So that's good.
We got one more.
Well, yeah. So that's good. But it's definitely our last one before Christmas. So, we wish all of you a wonderful, blessed Christmas.
Absolutely.
With your families. Your chosen family, and we love you. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the subs, all the views you've given us, spending some time with us. We are honored that you spend some time with us and Moonlight Adventures. Thank you so much.
Thanks for being here.
For coming in and
Merry Christmas.
For spending some time with us. We appreciate it. Merry Christmas. But yeah, thanks for the subs, guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because last time I checked, we're 5 subs away from 800. So I hate to beg, but I will resort to it. We appreciate you so much. William, we've got your Chewy there.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Well, if I'd known you were bringing a friend, I have some friends I could have brought too.
Well, yeah, in an effort to steer everyone away from violence against the Christmas poor, I decided to share the Chewy plush tonight instead. So he still smells like cookies. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this one. Yeah, Jeanette, it's great. I'm so glad we got this one. Wendy Blush, welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, that's neat. Oh, Wendy, hey, welcome back. So good to see you. Appreciate you. I can't. Dan, did you have anything to add?
No, that's about everything.
Okay. Well, we look forward to your live streams this week. Oh, there you go.
It's nice. Very nice.
Okay. Okay. Hang on. We have to delay. Just hang on. I've got to. Okay. I'll be right back.
I'll cover the miscellaneous announcements while you do that.
All right.
Add yourself back in when you're ready. So yeah, check out our partner channel, Monarch Moments. Check out Dean, the turkey Leggster, here on screen with us. Check out Monarch Moments, our partner channel. They go live Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for Fun Food Fridays. Check them out. Always a great time with the Monarchs. Garrett, Michelle, Hannah, and Gabe. Great family we're supporting. They're just a whole lot of fun. So check them out if you haven't already. Lots of great channels represented in this chat as well. So check out these other channels. They're great channels and also great people behind them as well. Let's see, check out theliveplace.com. It's a website that's basically a TV guide listing for family friendly live streams and content. Check out Dean's YouTube channel. The other Dean, not the Dean on the screen,
The other Dean.
but also check out Dean the Turkey Legster. But check out the other Dean who manages the liveplace.com. And his YouTube channels are Dreamers Empire and The Live Place. Again, big shout out to everyone watching, those watching in ghost mode, those watching on the replay. Again, leave us a comment if you're watching on the replay. And everybody hanging out with us in the chat as well. And our moderators, of course, we love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for keeping the chat family friendly. Check out TubeBuddy. If you're a YouTube creator wanting to grow your channel, TubeBuddy is a great way to do that. It's a great tool that tracks viewing trends, just the keywords for titles and tags. And basic version's free. There's a paid version that's discounted if you have under 1,000 subs like us. And so if you use our link, we both get a free month. It's a win-win. And then Stickermule as well. If you're looking for good quality, low-cost promotional items, we got magnets, buttons, stickers. Oh my! Check out Stickermule. We both get a $10 credit for a future order. And yeah, mom has gotten the not Baby Yoda ears, but the regular Yoda ears on the
right.
Star Wars Santa hat. So our
Adams.
Our hat game has been very, very strong this stream with mom's ears and then Dean's turkey legs and now Baby Yoda ears, my Mickey Santa hat. So
one more thing.
We've had a lot of great hats here tonight.
No, if you guys have noticed, my earrings are bauble bar.
Oh, neat.
And this is for the ladies, and these are so cute, guys. Are they
little Mickey heads?
And they're Mickey heads.
Okay.
Yeah, could you see
you
that?
Got green and red.
And
Very
dark
nice.
green. Light green, dark green. Yeah, I picked these up at TJ Maxx. And I think they're really, really cute. So I just wanted to show you. They're bauble bar. And I love them. They match all of my Spirit jerseys. So, and my ears, couldn't not to be outdone. Oh, Mike. Mikey. Oh, I don't know, Mike.
I was gonna say I don't know that she'd be able to hold to that one, Mikey.
Right.
Mike said, I heard that Don will not buy a Spirit jersey next year if they hit 800 by the end of the year. Yeah, Mom says don't put that evil on me. She said, she'll take the 5 subs on January 1st versus not being able to buy a Spirit jersey for the next year.
Don't hold me to that, Mike. That's not going to happen, buddy.
But
it's not.
Yeah. So thanks, our guest of honor here tonight, Dean the Turkey Legster. Thanks for coming on with us, Dean. Thanks to Aunt Susan and Aunt Joy, Jillian Kylie and other female members, Mandy Adams, Tina DCS, Dean the Turkey Legster. Again, here on screen with us. Check him out. Kevin Theme Park Adventure, Stacy Rogers, Movie Mania Nick, Jane N Travels, Space Mountain Dave Cantrell, Jonathan Chung, Monarch Moments, Pete McDevitt Show, Smashing the Crab / Jeanette M, AJC Magic TV, Najuma Brown, Nathan Rita, the Disney Baker, Jillian Bone, Mickey Travels, Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure, Mike Wheeler, The Moonlight Adventures, and Wendy Blosh. And if I missed you, I apologize. I do the best I can to keep an eye on the chat, write names down as I see people, commenting. So if I missed you, I apologize. Let me know so I can thank you properly for being here. But thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight.
We so appreciate it, especially Wendy and Moonlight Adventures and some of you folks that came in. Come back. Be sure and come back. We'd love to love to see you back. We so appreciate you. All the subs, all the fun, and we have one more show, as we pointed out, before the end of the year. So we'll be back on Tuesday. And watch, guys, again, on Thursday, I may go live from Hot Springs and the fantastic, just gorgeous Christmas decorations that they have in Hot Springs. So watch for that. Dane has a lot of good stuff coming up on his channel. So, check out his live streams coming up and a driving stream of Christmas lights. So
also Dave Stragan as well. I just so there we go. My I welcomed him into the chat, but forgot to write him down. So I had remembered him. So thanks Dave. Last but not least, Dave. So thanks for being here.
You guys, you can email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com if you want to get in touch with us, or we are on YouTube, obviously, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And you can send us a direct message on Instagram if you want to get in contact with us. If you have a question or comment or just anything. We appreciate all the Christmas cards, guys, and all the well wishes. And you guys you guys are awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are awesome. So thanks so much. And we will see you next week. Everybody have a fantastic Christmas.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yes.
Have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year as well. If we don't see you again between here and there. Hey, Russ. Well, beating the buzzer. We got What in the World with Russ. Thanks for being here. Great to see you, Russ. Thanks for dropping in on us.
There you go. Well, Sebastian the Crab, you deserve twice the recognition, right? Especially after all that harassment from Pete, right? Oh my goodness, thanks, Jeanette. So yeah, absolutely. Movie Mania. Thanks for being here, guys. We appreciate you popping in. If you're on Team Replay, like Lisa, Keith, and Joey, we really appreciate you guys and all the views and all the support that you've given us. We truly are honored that you would watch our videos, that you would spend any of your time with us. We love it. We love talking to you and getting to know you, and just appreciate the support. So Dean, thanks so much for being here, buddy.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it's always
have a gobble-tastic Christmas, my friend.
Yes. Merry Christmas to all.
And to all a good night.
To all a good night, because at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So please hurry back.
Hi, everybody.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you
a Merry Christmas and a Happy
New Year.
Everybody. Thanks for the heads up, Mikey.